Welcome to Arsenal Studios. This is Learning English with Movies. In this video, we'll be discussing one of the most talked about movies of the last few years, Fast X. That's right. We're diving into the high-octane world of the Fast and the Furious and discovering how it can turbocharge your English language skills. If you are new here, the goal of this channel is to help intermediate English language students practice and improve their English skills by using movies as the main topic. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Since its inception in 2001, the Fast and Furious franchise has captivated audiences with its high-octane action and a strong emphasis on the importance of family. High-octane describes something intense, energetic, or fast-paced, often referring to action or events that are thrilling and adrenaline-fueled. Now, in its third decade, the franchise reaches its 10th installment with Fast X, also known as Fast and Furious 10. Installment refers to a part or episode of a larger series, such as a film or book series, typically released sequentially and contributing to an overall narrative or story arc. Directed by Louis Leterrier and featuring a star-studded ensemble cast, this film promises to be a thrilling conclusion to one of cinema's most iconic and beloved franchises. Star-studded indicates the presence of a large number of well-known and celebrated stars or celebrities in a particular project, event, or performance. The Fast and Furious franchise has been an unstoppable force in the world of cinema for over 2 decades. With its 10th installment, Fast X, director Louis Leterrier takes the helm, delivering a high-octane action film that serves as the final chapter of this beloved series. Takes the helm refers to assuming control or leadership of a project, venture, or organization, often associated with guiding or directing its course. Packed with heart-stopping stunts, a star-studded cast, and an emotional narrative, Fast X promises to be an unforgettable cinematic experience. Heart-stopping, used to describe something that causes intense emotions, particularly a moment or experience that evokes fear, excitement, or awe. In Fast X, the indomitable Dominic Toretto, portrayed by the charismatic Vin Diesel, faces his most formidable opponent yet, Dante Reyes, played by Jason Momoa. Indomitable, characterized by an unwavering determination, strength, or resilience, suggesting an inability to be defeated or subdued. Dante seeks revenge for the death of his father, a nefarious drug kingpin, taken down by Dom's crew in the 5th installment, Fast 5. Nefarious describes actions, behaviors, or intentions that are wicked, evil, or morally reprehensible. Kingpin refers to a powerful and influential person, often associated with criminal or illegal activities, who controls or leads a particular organization or operation. Witnessing the demise of his father has fueled Dante's thirst for vengeance, leading him to meticulously plan his revenge for over a decade. Demise signifies the end, downfall, or death of someone or something, usually referring to the termination of a person or the destruction of an entity. Fueled describes the act of providing energy, motivation, or support to something, often used metaphorically to indicate the driving force behind an action or event. Dom's crew finds themselves scattered across the globe as Dante's plot unfolds. Scattered across indicates that people, objects, or events are spread out or dispersed over a wide area or range. From the bustling streets of Los Angeles to the ancient ruins of Rome, from the vibrant landscapes of Brazil to the bustling city of London, and even the treacherous terrains of Portugal and Antarctica, no location is off-limits. Bustling characterizes a place or situation as lively, busy, and filled with energetic activity or movement. Treacherous describes something that is dangerous, risky, or deceitful, often involving hidden or unexpected hazards or challenges. This high-stakes adventure propels our favorite characters into a race against time, as they must protect their loved ones and dismantle Dante's dangerous plans. High stakes refers to a situation or activity involving significant risks, consequences, or potential rewards, often associated with intense pressure or importance. Propels signifies the action of driving, pushing, or propelling something forward or in a particular direction, with force or momentum. Fast X not only brings back the core cast that has defined the franchise, but also introduces an extraordinary ensemble of actors. Michelle Rodriguez, Therese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Jason Statham, John Cena, and Scott Eastwood reprise their roles, bringing their trademark charisma and chemistry to the screen. Trademark refers to a distinctive characteristic, symbol, or feature that identifies and distinguishes a particular brand, product, or individual. Furthermore, Academy Award winners Helen Mirren and Charlize Theron joined the cast, adding their immense talent to the mix. The film also welcomes newcomers such as Brie Larson, who brings her star power to the franchise as Tess, a rogue representative from the agency. Rogue describes someone or something as independent, unconventional, or operating outside the bounds of societal norms or rules. Director Louis Leterrier, known for his work on action-packed films like Transporter 2 and The Incredible Hulk, promises an extraordinary cinematic experience in Fast X. Before we continue, I would like to invite you to check out our online course at Thinkific. The Learning English with Movies course was designed for intermediate English language students who love movies and filmmaking. You can practice your English reading and listening skills, learn new key vocabulary and grammar, and confirm your comprehension with fun quizzes. The Learning English with Movies book is also available from Amazon. For more information as well as fun and useful tips and recommendations, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Now, let's get back to the video. From high-speed car chases and jaw-dropping stunts to explosive action sequences involving planes, trucks, and more, the film pushes the boundaries of what's possible on the big screen. Jaw-dropping describes something that is astonishing, surprising, or awe-inspiring to the extent that it causes one's mouth to drop open in disbelief or awe. Letterrier's vision, combined with cutting-edge special effects and breathtaking locations, creates an immersive and adrenaline-pumping spectacle. Cutting edge refers to being at the forefront of innovation, advancement, or development, often associated with the latest and most advanced technology or ideas. Beyond its exhilarating action sequences, Fast X aims to tug at the heartstrings of its audience. Tug at the heartstrings suggests evoking strong emotions, particularly sentimental or nostalgic feelings that deeply touch or move a person. The film explores the theme of family, a central element throughout the franchise, as Dom and his crew face the ultimate test of loyalty and sacrifice. As the story unfolds, viewers can expect a rollercoaster of emotions, with moments that will leave them on the edge of their seats, and others that will evoke genuine heartfelt reactions. Roller coaster. Used metaphorically, it signifies a series of emotional or thrilling ups and downs, like the intense and unpredictable experience of riding a roller coaster. On the edge of their seats describes a state of suspense, excitement, or anticipation where people are highly engaged and eagerly awaiting the outcome of an event or situation. With Fast X, the Fast and Furious franchise aims to bring its current chapter to a close. However, plans are already in motion for an 11th installment, and perhaps even a 12th. Vin Diesel's sentiments about the franchise deserving its ending highlight the significance of concluding this era, while leaving the door open for new stories and adventures. So buckle up, because Fast X is ready to take you on an unforgettable ride. Buckle up, a phrase urging someone to fasten their seatbelt, often used metaphorically to signify preparing oneself for an upcoming challenge or adventure. Prepare for the thrill of high-speed chases, the power of family bonds, and the bittersweet feeling of saying goodbye to an era. Bittersweet describes a feeling or experience that is simultaneously characterized by both happiness and sadness, often associated with mixed emotions or conflicting sentiments. This film will leave a lasting impact, reminding us of the enduring legacy of the Fast and Furious franchise, and leaving us eagerly anticipating the next chapter in this exhilarating saga. Thanks for watching. Are you excited about watching the latest Fast and the Furious movie? Which Fast saga film is your favorite? What makes the Fast films so popular? Write down your thoughts in the comments below.